Hi everyone, and just to follow up on yesterday's video, let's try to make a 2 over 1 relay system in 7 minutes. And so the idea is to repurpose symmetric relay into a 2 over 1 system. And then there we had, so after one club opener and a one spade response, where we're already in a game force and one no trump was the relay. After this, two clubs showed clubs, two diamonds showed diamonds with five spades, and two hearts showed four spades and five plus diamonds. So this is the so-called reverser or canapé, whatever you want to call it. Two spade plus showed a single suitor. So anything above two spades or higher, showed a single suitor. We need to put this into a one spade two club game force relay, and then here so two clubs as a response is obviously not available. Two diamonds would be maybe available, but two hearts is freed up, so we can use that for something else, because obviously we don't play a canapé system, so we can try that. Two spade plus would be free, and we need to figure out what to do. So number one is our first try would be maybe like this. So two diamonds would show diamonds, two hearts would show hearts, two spades would show clubs, and then two no trump plus would be a single suitor. Um, this looks nice. The only issue is that if you just look at it a little, of course, these responses are not all at the same level. So you have two main problems. One is the asymmetric structures. So, for example, after two spades, basically the relay has to be two no trump, and then basically the responses have to start at three clubs and go on from there. And so in the first case, if you have diamonds, then you have two different free sequences. Two diamonds is kind of underloaded. You need to put in something else, diamonds or something, right? Two hearts would still have this two no trump as a free sequence. You could maybe use it as a minimum or something. Yeah, you need to figure it out. Problem two is obviously opener's wide range. So if opener has 13 to 18 or 13 to 21 or 10 to 21, then obviously you have some range issues. I would respond to that maybe already here that, well, you have range issues also in symmetric relay in precision, where you open one club, and then all you know about the responder's hand is that the responder has about 8 plus. I would respond to that, well, if you have a 16 count and your partner showed 8 plus, then usually partner has the lower range rather than the higher range. So you can go back and forth, but you can probably see that opener's wide range, if opener indeed has something like 10 to 21, can cause problems. So this is what Ambra, and this is an Italian structure, you can find it online, seeks to address, and several versions of this are played by many different players, myself included, in fact. Two diamonds would show a minimum, not four hearts, so denies a four card major. Two hearts would be five plus, four plus hearts, any strength, and then all the others would show extras. So two spades would show spades and diamonds. So spades would show diamonds and spades, basically, and maximum two no trump would show a single suitor, only two no trump, right? And then three clubs plus would be clubs. So you'll notice here that now we have a symmetry. So basically, if I now ask after two spades, I can ask with two no trump, and now you get the same exact responses, right? The only question is, what do you do with this extra step? For example, what you can do is two hearts, two spades would be a range ask, so you can still answer, oh, I have actually a minimum hand with 5-4 with two no trump, and everything else would say, yeah, I actually have a decent hand, and then you go back to this structure. For example, this is just one way of doing it. And two no trump would just ask, okay, I don't care if you're a minimum or maximum, I just want to know what you have. And the idea of this is, for example, that two diamonds would show a minimum and not four hearts. So after this, then the responder can often say, well, okay, I will be just bid three no trump, I heard enough. So that way opener's hand is a little bit kept in the dark, which may or may not be a good thing. Okay, and I have a third one. Yeah, sorry. The way it works is two diamonds would have these two hearts ask, and then you go back to the same exact hand, the same exact situation. So two spades would show spades and diamonds, two no trump would show single suitor minimum, three clubs plus would show clubs and a minimum. And over this two no trump ask, then this is the normal way of answering. Maybe there's a different way now, but so 5-4, 6-4, 5-5 high, 5-5 low. So you show the shortness right away with 5-5. You don't show 6-5 or anything, but usually it's fine if you just know if it's 5-5, 6-4, sorry, 5-4, 6-4, and you can later on ask for the shortness as well. Now I would suggest the third one, which is kind of the combination of both. I would say maybe have two diamonds, show diamonds are minimum balanced, 5-3-3-2 or 5-2-4-2, 5-2-2-4. So this would be kind of a balanced shape. So not interested in hearts. And again, two hearts would show 5-4 spades and hearts, and strength 2 spade asks. And then we brought this down by one level because our answers start from 2 no trump plus. And 2 spade would be a single suitor and not minimum 5-3-3-2. So if you ever show one of these balanced hands, then you're showing more than a minimum hand. So here you're kind of like increasing the usefulness of this 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 no trump, or maybe you ask again, opener says a nondescript 2 spades, and now you can bid 3 no trump. Because if your partner can have a shortness, if partner can have like 5-5 with spades and diamonds or something, then you're kind of compelled to ask again. And then in the end, at the very last, that partner will say, oh, I actually don't have a shortness. And you say, like, yeah, thanks a lot, but now everybody knows your hand. So 3 no trump is usually okay, I guess, if your partner denies a shortness. And then, yeah, you would just ask, and then 2 spade would be a minimum balanced, and maybe 2 no trump can still ask for a doubleton or 4 card minor. 2 no trump plus would show diamond, so it would be symmetric. It would be made symmetric. Okay. And then 2 no trump plus replies is just the same as symmetric relay, only put up by one step. Okay. One more thing that you should discuss is what do you do with 5-4-4-0. For example, what you can do is just show it as a 5-4 and then later put in 5-4-4-0 there as well. Other ideas as homework. You can have one major, one no trump. The game force relay and 2 clubs is like a forcing no trump. If you play a strong club, then you can probably even pass with 0-10 with a misfit. So that means that you can afford to bid 2 clubs on some awkward part score hand, because it would usually have something to look for basically. The other thing you can try is maybe treat 5-4-3-1 and 5-4-4-0 the same hand type, and you just show the shortness first. So it's kind of like a Jacobi style approach. I tried to write it together, but it didn't quite manage to make it symmetric, so you can try to look at that. And the other thing is, after 1 heart, you can use 1 spade as some kind of one no trump relay, where maybe 1 no trump rejects, other shows 14 plus. You can also then make 1 no trump as a 5 plus spade, or maybe you just show 1 spade is either spades or invitational plus relay, in which case maybe you want to make sure that you can stop in 2 hearts or 2 spades. And yeah, that's about it. Basically, you have to like figure this out yourself, and the best way you can learn a system like this is if you made it up yourself. And then at the worst case scenario, one half of the partnership needs to learn it, because if you make up a system, you will always remember it. So that's basically it. I hope you got some ideas for your own system, and yeah, good luck, and see you tomorrow.